This is the recap of What If the Fallout Protagonists Met. Please enjoy.
Excuse me, is this the Saviors of the Wasteland get-together? We've got another one. Yep, over here, bud. I am the Vault Dweller. Well, I'm the chosen one. I'm the Lone Wanderer. I was born in the Jefferson Memorial Building. Well, yeah, who wasn't? I got shot in the head by Chandler Bing from Friends with a 9mm that has the Mother of God on the grips. I make it to Vegas, kill him, take over his plane with a very friendly robot, and now I own Vegas. He's Courier 6, or just the Courier, the sole survivor. Huh, I like it.
Huh? What? I don't know, I guess I just thought something was gonna happen. After he said the Russian roulette thing, everything just went black for me. Yeah, that was the ending to part 1. He's just gonna keep on saying these weird things, isn't he? Dude, compared to what he said when he first arrived, he sounds sane now. What did he used to say? Flashback! Did he take something while I wasn't looking? No, he just thinks we can see his flashbacks. That's kind of funny and kind of sad. Should we head back to the wasteland? Probably. It's getting kind of stuffy in here. We can do that? Uh-huh. We just came here to pick you up. Alright, so when are we... What? Don't think about it too much. Moving on from schizo over here, let's talk about something a bit more upbeat. Look who's talking. Shut it, Grandpa. Grandpa? Are you that old? No, unfortunately, that is my literal grandkid. What, like, you had a kid and that kid's kid is him? No duh, dude. That's how animals work. I know, you'd think you'd tell me that ahead of time. I disowned this thing, so I'm not proud of that fact. The main reason is that the guy making the video wanted to roll over the more basic facts of Fallout before getting into more details. Oh good, he's back from his drug trip. Moving on from my terrible lineage and knowing him the end of my bloodline, what's something we can talk about? Ooh, our travel buddies. What? What do you all call them? Oh, our companions. Followers, companions, buddies. This dude. Y'all only make fun of me because I'm smarter than everyone here combined. True, but that doesn't mean you aren't naive as all get out. Moving on from schoolyard antics of picking on each other, I had a dog that took a liking to me because of my leather jacket. He he died at a military base. Walked right into a laser gate. He he was a damn good dog. Oh, someone misses his doggy. Wah. Having a child may have been the worst thing I could have ever done, seeing as how that eventually resulted in you. Damn, that was pretty good. Crying a little, but yeah, that was pretty good. You deserved it. Well, I had a Deathclaw that I could actually talk to. A smart Deathclaw, huh? How do people not freak out with him around you? You wore a cloak. That's it. No stealth boy, no hiding, just a big towel. To be fair, I couldn't see that he was a Deathclaw when I first met him. You couldn't tell that an 8-foot Jackson chameleon was talking to you? It was a really good cloak. Moving on from Mr. Geriatric Eyes over here, what about you, fella? Well, I would have to say Fox. You had a fox? No, his name was Fox. Fawkes. He was a super mutant. With a name like that, that was my second guess. Or should have been. He's curious and decently smart for a mutie. What about you, Brain Blast? Oh, so many options. Okay. Guy that shot his wife, schizophrenic blue grandma, Danny Trejo but a ghoul, Robo Dog, the religious Slim Jim wrapped in toilet paper. I don't know, man. Too many options. That is simultaneously too much information to process and not enough information at the same time. He's impressive and not surprising at this point. He's been through some stuff and is actually more mentally stable than any of us, but that's mainly because of the lack of a mental capacity. Because of the 9mm? Because of the 9mm. Okay, that's kind of weird. So I guess I'll go down the list of my companions too. There's the nosy reporter, the synth detective, robot butler, a redhead with a substance abuse problem. Hey, I've got one of those. But yeah, all great people. No one beats my Nora though. Yeah, except 44. Hey, onto a lighter subject. What about our, like, toughest bosses? Bosses? Yeah, our strongest bad guys. For example, my biggest bad guy was probably the Master. Luckily, I didn't have to fight him because I did a lot of research on FEV and was able to talk him down, and then he nuked himself. But I did fight his lieutenant. He sounds like he would run a cathedral. Like I mentioned earlier, I fought a huge mutant in power armor. Ironically, he was calling me a mutie when he had enough FEV to mutate 10 men. Well, I mean, like, I won't lie, there isn't just one I could pick, but more like a collection. There's this place called the Deathclaw Sanctuary back home. Not much is worse than having at least 3 Deathclaws gunning for you at once. Or maybe it's those Hicks at Point Lookout. Plenty of them caught me off guard more than a handful of times. Or maybe it's just those aliens when I was taking control of the mothership. That was pretty hard until we got Samurai Jack back on the bridge. Huh. This brain in a jar, who was once colleagues with other brains in jars, who took my brain out of my head and put it into a jar, made a giant robot scorpion, and that was pretty tough. I don't. We don't. We've been sitting with this idiot for almost a decade now, and this is the first time we've heard that. Really? That seems like a story you would have told them by now. He leaves out so much stuff that he should be telling us, but no. Brain in a jar. Well, if I had to pick something, I guess it would be the Mirelurk Queen at Nuka World. That was kind of bad. A Mirelurk Queen? Nuka World. Yep, and yep. It got mutated because of all the quantum at the bottling plant, but that's what you get after the bombs drop. Mayhem with mutating soda, I guess. Speaking of the bombs, who do you think launched them? Are you kidding
Oh,
me,
not
man?
this
Please do
again.
not encourage him. What's their deal? I'm a bit of a conspiracy nut. Oh, I gotcha. It is super annoying. He won't shut up. Well, it seems pretty obvious who launched the nukes, right? It was the Reds. I actually met up with a commie in the submarine that explained to me that he destroyed the US. Ended up making him more lead than man afterwards, but that's the point. Interesting, but some of the nukes were actually launched by Vaultec. What? That doesn't make any sense. Think about it, man. People pre-war just didn't care about their fellow man. They only cared about power and profits. So they take it all into their hands, wait until the people are too weak, broken, and uneducated to do anything, then swoop in like heroes and pretend that their way is best, lying to an entire population that can't even know better. But yeah, the Red Menace probably did drop a few bombs, and did Vaultec just scurried in at the end. Or maybe collaborated with them. Maybe it was about 5 per boat, if that's what you were saying. Depending on how many vessels that was, it's possible that a good chunk of major cities and anything that could make for retaliation, but what Vault-Tec got, here comes another spiel. Shh, I want to listen. Vault-Tec, just like a whole bunch of other companies, didn't like people outside of their plans knowing their secrets, especially if that person had power. Uh-huh. There was this one fella I met, right? His name was Mr. House. He kept himself alive through stasis. No germs, no bugs, even had a little tube around his wiener. I did not need to know that, and I'm not sure that's relevant to this conversation. It's not. Well, what happened was this guy was really entrepreneurial before the bombs dropped, and he was offered the same position and deal the other bigwigs were. He didn't like the idea, so when it came time to blow up the good old USA, Vegas was a big boy target because House had his greedy little mitts on it, and he was able to stop a good chunk of the nukes from hitting Nevada and Cali. But not all of them. Besides the population, why would China nuke that area? That's just it. They didn't. It was Gear Corp. Gear Corp? Hold on. Vault-Tec. When you put it that way, it is starting to make some good sense. People still don't care about each other in the Waste either, but at least they wouldn't kill a man for whatever change the Flying Dutchman has in his pocket. But if they do, it's for survival, not greed. Most of the time. But we all made our sacrifices, and now the Wasteland is better off with our contributions, even if we had to make the ultimate sacrifice to ensure it. Yeah, it's not easy. Wait, ultimate sacrifice? Like dying? Oh boy. Even I don't find this funny. What? What- What's going on? I'm sorry, fella, but we're all dead. What are you talking about? I can feel, I can breathe. It's kind of an in-between place. Purgatory, technically. It's the most apt name we can think of. It's like Earth, but we're waiting to be judged by the big guy. I was fighting a horde of super mutants, but one of them must have had a few more neurons than the rest, because he cut the tube on my helmet. I was, filming a movie and then I had a heart attack. You could record stuff? Yeah, stuff. Arnold Schwarzenegger over here made one last movie. I don't. I. Oh, gross. I got really sick. All the time in the vaults, even though my family was from the wasteland, made my immune system all jacked up. I got sick a lot out in the wasteland. Then one last time. But but hey, I finally managed to have some friends by my side when I went, so I don't really care that's how it happened. I'm just grateful for them all. That's actually beautiful, man. I was cleaning my anti-material rifle, and I forgot the one thing everyone should do when they're in. I didn't pop the chamber. Even worse, it was an explosive round. Even worse than that, I was at home. Even worse than that, I took some friends with me. I'm sorry, that must weigh really heavy on you. I don't think they expected anything else from me. Well, seeing as how I literally just found out I died, well, what do you remember? Before meeting with you all, I had a rough day. I went back to Sanctuary, which is my home, headed to my room. I was really tired, so I just went to sleep. And I found you all. Wait. All that fighting, all that worry, all that adventure. Oh, I guess I did. At least you went peacefully, man. And you didn't bleed out. Have muties do know what to your corpse. I mean, when you put it like that, I suppose it sounds a bit better. I mean, and no offense to you guys, but I was hoping I would see my wife. Maybe one day. I'm still waiting to find my wife. Maybe she's out there somewhere. But I guess that's how our lives go. They don't change from now on, but we go on, and our stories go on because so does humanity. War never changes. I guess that's one way of putting it. You don't say it right. Perlman did it better.